Good evening, Facebook friends worldwide. I hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend. You know, as Mr. Sunshine runs around showing properties, going from town to town, making the whole world smile, I always bring everybody the best, the very best of what life has to offer. And today, I'm going to give you a little story of what happened to Mr. Sunshine and Mama Mary today. You know, my mother has a little Volkswagen Beetle convertible, and she always believes going to the dealer. Go to the dealership. They do everything right. They take care of you. You know, and Mr. Sunshine, he's been limited in his experiences with automobiles. You know, he's been a mechanic on 9 Rolls Royces, worked on Lamborghini Huracas, Ferrari 328s, countless Jaguars, countless Porsches, muscle cars, total restorations. All right, I kind of know a little bit about a vehicle this time in my life. So anyway, today one of my mom's friends, neighbors said, "Hey Eddie, there's a little shroud. There's something hanging down from your mother's Volkswagen Beetle convertible." So I take a ride over there, get under there. Sure enough, the shroud is loose. Looks like a screw come out. So I reach up under there, push it back up, but I don't have it. It's too low for Mr. Sunshine to get under, even though if I went on a diet and not ate all of the spaghetti and the big burgers, I still wouldn't fit under that car. I said, "Well, Mom, it looks like we need to put a screw up in here." Well, we got to go to Schumacher. We'll take it to Schumacher Volkswagen in West Palm Beach, Florida. Jump in a car. We head on over there. We pull in. Young girl comes out, says, "Do you have an appointment?" I said, "Well, no, but my mother's been coming here for the last 4 years religiously to have her car serviced only at your dealership. I would imagine there's some kind of a loyalty there, you know." So she said, "All right, we'll put it up on a lift to see what's going on." All right, so we go sit in the lobby there waiting, have a few cappuccinos, and about an hour later, car sitting outside, and the service manager says, "The shroud underneath the car needs replaced, $525. Now, Mr. Sunshine, he doesn't have a dick hanging off of his face, okay? When she's telling me $525 for I said, "Well, what is this shroud?" "Oh, it covers the engine underneath." I said, "Well, I reached under there, and it looks like it just needs a screw." No, it needs a shroud." I said, "Well, when was the last time we had the oil changed here?" "Well, it was done in December." I said, "Well, you people were the last ones to touch it. Do you have to remove the shroud in order to change the oil?" She goes back to the service technician back there, comes back and says, "Oh, yeah, they had to remove it." Okay, but the technician that's been a Volkswagen mechanic for 45 years states that it needs a new shroud, $525. Well, you know, Mr. Sunshine's not a fucking idiot, okay? I said, "Well, thank you very much." My mother's 87 years old, says, "Eddie, do we need this?" I said, "We don't need nothing at this point." So I walk over to the parts department, young guy sitting there at Schumacher Volkswagen. I say, "Hey, look up on your computer there, 2004 Volkswagen Beetle convertible, the shroud. What kind of screws does it take?" So, slice of pizza in his one hand, he's looking on the other. He reaches over in the bin and he pulls out a little screw. Says they're normally $2. It's the same screw that I pick up at Home Depot. It's a self-threading screw I pick up for 12 cents. He says they're $2 a piece. I said, "Well, you know what? Just give it to me." I said, "How much I owe you?" He says, "You can have it." Okay, so I walk out to the store and say, "Hey, Mom, this is exactly what needs to be done out there." I said, "We're going to go to my friend over here at Valvoline. He does oil changes." We go out, take a ride over there. We stick it up on a lift. He goes under there. He says, "All he needs is a screw." I hand him a screw. He screws it up in there. I said, "What I owe you?" He says, "Nothing." So what the moral of the story is, when you go to a dealership, no matter how many years you've gone, you think you've got loyalty, you think you've got a partner, you think you've got a friend, when the whole time she's telling this service manager's telling me we need a $525 shroud when in fact all you needed was a 12-cent screw to put back up in there. So that just goes to show when you're dealing with dealerships like Schumacher Volkswagen, that's what you get, okay? So don't, and for the people at Schumacher and the service manager there, Mr. Sunshine Realtor Eddie does not have a dick hanging off of his face. He's not stupid, all right? He's been around a few vehicles in his lifetime, and something as stupid as a shroud with a screw should have just been stuck in there with their apology saying, we should have put it in right when you left. Have a fantastic day. God loves you, and Eddie does too. Woo.